Hello again and welcome back. This week I'm going to talk about facing fears and choosing courage. Recently, my nephew made the jump from amateur to professional MMA fighter. He had been training for several years and it was time. He knew it was time. See, it was inevitable. He was his inevitable path to take if he wanted to achieve his goals as a mixed martial arts fighter, a professional mixed martial arts fighter. However, making the jump from amateur to professional means stepping into a professionally sanctioned match, a professional MMA cage, fighting against another professional fighter. Most certainly, his amateur days were over. He knew going in, he was going to be taking that first professional punch. He also knew that he had to take that professional punch to the face. And he gave punches and kicks as well as he took those punches and kicks. And after 3 rounds, he did not get the W. That's okay, because in all actuality, he did win. See, in the grand scheme of his MMA career, he scored a huge W. Now, while his fight record shows 0-1, his experience record shows him at 1-0. See, as soon as the fight was over and the referee did not raise his arm in victory, well, I immediately saw in my nephew's eyes he was already moving on to the next match. His mind was there. He was already going there. There was nothing he could do to change the outcome of the match he just completed. I had to look forward. So now, before I go any further, though, you may be wondering, what does this have to do with facing fears? Well, think about this. It's simple. See, who in their right mind willfully steps into a professional MMA fight knowing they're going to get the punch in the face? They're going to get the punch to the nose. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting. See, who in their right mind goes rushing into a burning building to save lives and put out a fire? Who in their right mind volunteers to join the military to purposefully go to the front lines while everyone else is sitting in the rear with the gear? See, it's someone who has a lot of fear, but does it anyway. Does it because it has to be done, and that's who. Someone who on any other regular day would rather be at home with their feet up on the coffee table, drinking a cold one, and watching the ball game. But instead, they make the conscious effort to face their fears, and they choose courage. Now, those are the individuals that have a firm grasp on where they are, where they're going, and of course, their success is just within reach. Courage is a huge factor in achieving success. However, courage alone is not going to get you or anyone there. Having the courage and taking action will get you there. Sure, there are people that claim they face fear and are courageous, but truthfully, they're all talk. And that's all they got. See, they are all show and no go. Those are the people that talk a good game and have absolutely no idea how to face fear. Sure, they may have done it once or twice in their past, but not to the point that it inspires them to try again and again and again to face their fears and choose courage. Sadly, for all those no show and no go, for all those all show and no go kind of people, fear has overcome them. It has overtaken them. See, when push comes to shove and doing what must be done, they know, well, they would rather back down and let others do the dirty work for them. They would rather push others into harm's way without getting their hands dirty. Yet, they would be quick to take the credit for the success of others, and quick to point the finger and blame others for a failure. So be careful as a leader, and be careful as a follower not to fall for those kinds of managers, those bad managers. They're going to bring morale down. They'll bring morale down faster than a lead balloon. Now let's get back to my nephew's first professional MMA fight. As the referee did not raise his hand in victory, there were a couple of things that I saw as victories, as his victories. Most importantly, he got that first professional punch to the face. He got that out of the way. It's only going to sting once, and he got it out of the way. More importantly, he also gets that first L out of the way. See, while the other guy did get his first professional punch to the face, he got that out of the way, and that's a good thing. Everybody should. That other guy now carries the specter of the L on his shoulder. See, going forward, everyone's going to expect that other guy to get a W, including him. But that first loss is going to weigh heavy, as it's only a matter of time before he gets it. See, now my nephew walks into the next match without having to carrying the weight of the L. No, he already has it. He has tasted the L, and now the first W will taste even sweeter. My nephew knew it. He knew it was not going to be easy to go pro. However, he also knows and lives on the idea and the mindset of that to get to where he wants to be, where he wants to be in his life, he must step into something he knows is going to cause him physical hurt, physical pain. But he does it. See, my nephew and countless others like him with that same mindset are a great example of overcoming your fear by choosing courage and start people, start facing your fears and choose courage. Everyone, your future awaits.